again, the house is a mess and needs to be tidied up, but today is an extra fun tidy up cleanup day because I'm gonna end my time of cleaning and reward myself with a little time to decorate and spruce up the house for fall. I wanna make it feel warm and cozy and kind of hygge. So if you are up for that kind of video, then please give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and like it, share if you have any friends who need some fall inspiration, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future videos like this. Come along with me. I'm gonna start in the bedroom, which I think is the best place to start. Biggest bang for my cleaning buck here, because really making the bed makes a big impact. I have a few other spruce up things to do in here, and then I'm gonna get onto the main living spaces and kind of cozy them up. Let's see if we can make this a zero budget fall decorate with me. So come along and let's make the house a cozy place that we can enjoy on a nice cloudy, drizzly day like today, and hopefully we have a lot more of these this fall. You can see my room does come together really quickly. That's one of the reasons I love to start here. It's very motivating to get a space finished. So maybe for you it's not your bedroom, maybe there's another area in your house where you just do a few simple things and suddenly that area is spruced up and beautiful and back in order. I would recommend start there because it's so motivating to get a space done. This futon may seem like a really random piece of furniture to have in the bedroom, but it does come in very handy. You might have seen in other videos, this space is a dual purpose space. My husband also has his office in one corner of this room, so sometimes the futon is convenient for sitting on if we want some extra seating, not just sitting on the bed or on the desk chair. But it's really handy to have in case we have little children come downstairs at night and need a place to sleep. Underneath the futon, I keep a couple children-sized sleeping bags just in case we need to pull out an extra blanket and make a cozy spot for a kid who maybe had a bad dream or just needs to sleep in mom and dad's room. This little vanity area and closet is just part of our closet in our bedroom, and it used to feel so messy all the time because it's just open to the closet. You see the clothes hanging there and every different things, shoes and such that are stored in the closet. And I really didn't like that we just had that messy space to get ready in. So I had these curtains lying around and I hung them up there a couple months ago, and I just love the way it has tidied up this space. So definitely a creative solution for a fixable problem. This is one of those quirks of having an older home. I haven't shared much about my house, but we really love it. It's so charming. It was originally built in 1926, and if you've seen the living room, you know it's a Spanish style with the high ceilings and the beams. We just love the charm and character, but it definitely has some funny little quirky things that we've enjoyed finding creative solutions for. I'm a little horrified at all the dust bunnies I'm finding, but I was determined to sweep really, really well because a couple nights before I had lost a piece of jewelry in my sleep, and I just figured it had fallen somewhere under the bed or around here, and I thought if I swept really, really well, I would find it. And there it is. I don't know when I swept it up, but it just caught my eye. As I was cleaning up, I had looked in a drawer and found 3 of these decal stickers that who knows when I bought from Dollar Tree. but I thought I would just use them and make something real cute that would go on a shelf or be just a cute little display. Now on to the dining room, and I am going to round up some of my big helpers to help me get the dining room and kitchen and living room whipped back into order. You can see that my little dog Marquez thinks he's my biggest helper. He loves to just follow me around and stays right at my heels when I'm doing stuff like this. Probably noticed we have kind of a mix match set of chairs. It's really 4 of the more squarish chairs, and the 3 of the others are kind of a DIY in progress. There's actually a 4th out in our shed. It was in a little worse shape, and I needed to do some structural work on it before it was really able to be back inside. I have a couple little things there on the counter that I had pulled out in preparation for this time set aside to kind of spruce up the house for fall. I love putting some Christmas lights or twinkle lights behind my curtains, and these were what I had in hand. They were stuck in a drawer in the living room, so I grabbed them to put behind my curtains, and then this little sticker on the counter there will be really cute little finishing touch for my coffee station, and probably will enjoy it for a season or so, and then they'll start peeling off, and that's okay. It was a Dollar Tree find, and so I'm sure we'll get our dollar's worth. Started putting these stickers up in this little spot I had in mind right next to my coffee pot. And I'm so sorry it's out of the view, but I promise I will show it to you when I get done. I just thought it was a really cute little sticker sign that would make a perfect cozy touch to this corner. Here it is. It came out really cute. First I drink the coffee, then I do the things. Isn't that the truth? So I would love to have a designated coffee bar, you know, really cute, all jazzed up. But for now, this little spot on the end of the counter works so perfectly. I'm just working with what I have. And I thought this tiny little macrame hanger that I made was the perfect finishing touch. But my daughter said it looked too busy. Let me know what you think. Declutter. So I want to take the opportunity now to start with under the sink. One of my favorite YouTubers on decluttering is Clutterbug, and I'm sure you've seen her videos at least a few times. If not, I think she has really great content. She has tons of playlists, and I've been watching the 30 Days of Decluttering playlist that I can leave a link for, and D1 is under the sink. It's an easy job, it's a small, compact space, but it gets cluttered. So I'm determined that the trash is gonna go, the things that are out of place, like anything that should belong in the shed instead of under the sink, is gonna go back there. And I just wanna have this be useful tools and products that I use in the kitchen that are things that make sense to keep under the sink. So let's get started and see if we can tackle this area in just a few minutes. This was kind of hysterical to me. I didn't realize how cluttered up I'd let this become. You can see I just found some coconut oil spray, which I could not figure out where I had misplaced that. Plus I saw the dogs, some of the dogs' skincare sprays, and just a ton of stuff. Some beach buckets, a whole bunch of soda bottles that had apparently been saved for some type of project, but who knows how long they've been under there. Do you guys do this, or is this just me? Because I'm hoping this is something that just happens over time. One of those catch-all clutter spots for me, I guess, is under the sink. So I'm going to be on guard for this in the future. here comes the handy dandy Dollar Tree basket for corralling the necessary things. I'm just putting the smaller cleaning items right there in the middle into the basket, and then the larger bottles that are mostly for refilling over to the side. And that's really all that needs to be under there. Now the living room wasn't too bad, but there was just toy clutter. You can see there are some sweaters. It rained a few days this last week, and my kids had to pull out the sweaters even though we were still in the 80s and 90s. They just thought we definitely needed sweaters. I told them they could bring them with us, but they didn't need to wear them. And then just sweeping normal upkeep. I go through and spot clean some of the couch cushions. This is an IKEA couch and I have absolutely loved it. I don't think they have this line anymore. I can't remember what it's called, but this is the long piece, the short piece, and the chase lounge all put into one big sectional, and it suits our family so well. Having 8 people in the family, it's hard to find a couch where everybody fits, and everybody plus a few friends do fit on this couch, so we totally appreciate that. And another thing that I appreciate about the IKEA couches is that they're so easy to keep clean. All of the pieces are slip covers, so we can take every single fabric piece off of this couch and put it through the washing machine. They've held up really well. I'm super happy with it, and I would buy another IKEA couch in the future if I ever needed a different one or a different size for any reason. Here I am telling the dog to get off the couch, and he's just looking at me like, no, I'm fine here, no problem. So I moved him so I could put out this Afghan that I always like to pull out kind of seasonally. And we are done. I'm so happy to say the house is clean and tidy. Things have been thoroughly swept, dusted off in some areas, and just spruced up. You can see we have some lights along the mantle, some fall colors and just warm tones, and a couple candles put out. I just love making things cozy and ready for the change in seasons. So you know, this is my favorite room in the house. My new little coffee sign is so cute, and it will at least last the season. We brought out some candles for coziness, and you can see I had just a couple little pumpkin pieces that I pulled out to be cute little fall kind of simple decorating. We usually have a cookie jar there, so our little jar will suit us just fine for this. I hope this inspires you to just pull out a few things that you already have and cozy up your home for fall. I want to remind you to click the red subscribe button if you haven't yet. Subscribing is free and you will get lots more great content. If you like this type of video, please leave a thumbs up. I'd love to see those likes so I know that you like this type of video. I post 2 cleaning videos a week and 2 devotional videos a week. So stick around for more. See you in the next video. Bye.